But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. Where's the tree?
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
See him. You have to.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted.
He's there, under the tree.
For the first time in years, she felt
You have to keep
a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution. Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. Sigmund's sister sent a servant.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! find you, my love. I promise.
By the tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it.
Is he
He's
there?
not real.
Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Delia?
Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
What's he trying to tell you?
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive. As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. But she must slay him, her brother, to beget a stronger vengeance.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Delia left it for you. Take it. Take it. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's ending.
It's coming from there and there.
Oh, what are they?
Look,
Where's it coming from? She
started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the The runes. You need that sword. Go to the shop.
Where is it?
Find it. There it is.
Focus.
There's the shard. Focus.
Focus.
Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
Go to it.
It's not safe.
Don't go near it.
Move closer.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
What does it see? Get closer.
The mask. Stay back. Don't touch it.
You're curious. You want to see what the mask sees?
No, she doesn't.
Don't look through it. Curious.
Gods.
The mask is here to watch you. It's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close. Where are we?
What is this?
It's the same. It's another world. The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What happened?
Bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
The gate. She can't. She can't.
She will.
She'll find a way. She knows.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Dillion.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go through him.
Before he disappears.
Dillion, don't lose him.
Way too many times.
Always let him disappear.
Dillion, there he is.
Quick. Kill the things that are most precious
He's not here. She's in the wrong slave. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making.
No one else has.
Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
You've got it.
He saved you when everyone else turned their Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved you when everyone else turned their
Look what happens to the things you love. There he is. Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way. Ever again. There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do it. You're nearly there. She can find the
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young."
She knew best.
She thought she had light within her when she had gone.
She is pure darkness.
You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead.
How does that make you feel?
The curse cannot be undone.
You're cursed.
Dillian's in the tower.
He's there. He cared in a way that nobody else did. He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to me? His love has tortured you, and it tortures Dillian. You broke him, you killed him. He couldn't see the darkness within you.
He saw that she was strong.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear? You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up
Not
there.
in this world.
Not in this.
Do you remember
The way he touched you. Do you remember what love feels like?
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way he felt? He was the only one that really loved her.
He did love her.
He's the reason she keeps fighting. You had that loved you.
You squashed it, strangled it, flattened it.
The curse cannot be undone. She should have listened to her father.
Why didn't she listen to her father?
She thought she could defy her.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the thing she loves. She destroys the thing she loves.
Do you know? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? You're still alive.
Everything gets broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
He was the only one that didn't mind the curse.
He loved her so much. He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
This love has tortured you, and it tortures Dillian.
She should have listened to her. Why didn't she listen to her? She could have.
Your curse has claimed Dillian.
Poor Dillian. He didn't know. He was kind. He believed you.
She knew best. She thought she had light within her. She
is pure darkness. You have no chance.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again.
Will you kill?
Do you remember that once tortured?
His love has tortured you.
Dillian saved her.
You owe your life to Dillian.
You owe everything to him.
Remember Dillian?
Do you remember?
Do you remember the sound of his voice?
He was kind to her. She should have listened.
She thought she could defy it.
Look what happens to the things
You kill the things you love with your curse.
You kill the things that are most precious to you.
Dillian didn't deserve this.
couldn't see the darkness with you.
Do you know? Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead.
How does that make you feel?
You are guilty. Was it worth it?
Look what happens to the things you love.
Poor Dillian. He didn't know. He was cold.
broke him, you killed him. He couldn't see the darkness within you.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future.
Everything has broken in the end.
Realities
With your love, because I
tearing at her
believed
soul.
in you. Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
Was it worth it?
Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed these runes mean nothing. It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? Why didn't she listen to them? It's laughing she could do. Closer to Dillian. That was Dillian, and you're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her. He's the reason she's alive at all.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Do you remember how he made you feel?
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves.
She destroys the thing she loves. You broke him, you killed him. He couldn't see the darkness within you.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Do you remember what love feels like?
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
Does it feel warm? Do you feel safe?
Dillion loves you. He was the only one she could trust.
Could she trust him? What if they're all
Do you
about wasting your
remember the way
time?
he stroked your hair?
Minute by minute by minute. What does she think she's doing?
She's
You're special.
she's swallowing your breath. They mean nothing.
Being special. Waste of her time.
What if the gods are just toying?
Playing.
What if the gods are laughing at her?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Be the first time. Be quick.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Senua. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
You're going to fall. Careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
You had that love.
You squashed it. Flattened it.
The curse cannot be undone. Dillion!
Be quick.
Dillion never much cared for the world, dimly upon the druids, like her father, Senua. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel. You're going to fall. Careful.
No, she's not.
Down.
She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua. Be very, very careful.
You've come this far.
It's a narrow bridge, and there's a long way to fall.
Senua. Father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
It's done.
You did it.
But there's more. There's more.
You're tired, but you have to keep going.
There's still more.
There's always more to do.
It's not going to be easy. Can you do another one?
It's too much.
Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy.
No. Too much to do.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older, and where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. Creepy.
It feels wrong.
It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we?
Turn back.
This is wrong. This has to be wrong.
This place stinks.
It's disgusting.
It smells like death.
Ugh.